Good morning students, how are you all? So yesterday I taught in the last video, I had done the part 1, that is for class 8 force and pressure. Already I taught force, pressure, everything I taught in the previous class, so many things. Now I am going to explain in this part, in the part 2, this part 2 I am going to explain the video, unit of a force. What do you mean by unit? A unit is commonly used for measuring force. How much force has been applied onto the object? One object is applying onto the another object. How much force has been applied in? That is nothing but that is we are using for unit of force, right? And the SI unit of force is Newton. And the SI unit is SI unit of force is Newton. That is symbol is N. Understood? And that generally we have called this from the Newton. That is from that 1 kilo force is equal to 1 kg of 1 kilo force is equal to 9.8 Newton. 1 kilo force is equal to 9.8 Newton. Approximately they are taken the 9.8 is 10 Newton. Approximately they are taken for 10 Newton. For the 1 kilo force is equal to 10 Newton. That is for generally that is for 9.8 Newton. Approximately they are taken for that 10.10 Newton. What is a Newton? Newton. The force required to lift 100 grams of measure vertically upward is called Newton. That is, we are taking the lifting the 100 grams of mass. That is nothing but we are using the Newton. Is called Newton. Understood? Next one, magnitude and direction. What do you mean by magnitude and direction? Magnitude means magnitude that is for taking the force of mass. Force can be larger or small. Then the magnitude tells us how larger or how small is a force. The amount or the strength of force is called magnitude. For example, if you take a chalk piece or you take a palm, this is the hand, I am applying the force, but it will not take maximum cover the area. This is the area of the force. If you take one nail and take one hammer and start the nail into the inside the wall, how it will go inside quickly? We know very well, because the force is applying maximum here. The area is covering less, that is small area. Large force can be large or small. That magnitude tells us how large or how small is a force. The amount or the strength of the force is called, that is the force we are applying. That force is nothing but we are applying, that is for magnitude. Understood? Now you can see here the direction of force. The direction of force, see this. The direction of force is showing place. The arrow mark towards east. That is how much Newton is there. That is for 40 Newton force is applying up to 40 or 50. How much? 50 Newton force. 50 Newton Newton force is applying here in this direction. In this towards east direction. From 0 to 50 force. The 50 Newton from we are taking any generally we are taking for that. That is for 50 Newton. That is for towards where we are taking? We are taking that towards the arrow, the overheaded, the pointing of the direction is called in which force acting, that is for we are taking the south direction or towards east direction, that is for 15 force acting on the towards east direction. Understood? Understood that one? Okay. Now listen, now I am going to explain addition, subtraction and cancellation of force. We will apply here. So here, this is one container is there, or we can take a box. Right? One person is standing. See, one person is standing here. Right? He is applying a 200 Newton force. Right? He is applying a 200 Newton force. One more person is standing with him back to that. Again, he is also applying for 200 Newton force. So, we can apply the force, the object will move towards in the direction. Why? Because we are applying the 200 Newton force. Again here also 200 Newton force. 1 kilonewton force is equal to how much? 1 kilonewton, 1 kilo force is equal to 9.8. That is Newton. Approximately how much we are taking? Approx how much we are taking? That is for already we know that 10 Newton, right? So according to this person has this container, or maybe you take one box, assume as a box. This both persons are applying the force. How much they are applying the force? This person, first person is towards the both direction in one side only. 200 Newton plus another person is 200 Newton. This we should add. That is for 200 plus 200 is 400 Newton. This is the addition of newtons. That is for taken of addition of force. That is the first one we are taking. The equal direction, the same direction we are taking. The two persons they are applying the force on the same direction. Understood? Now listen. Similarly, I am going to explain. This is subtraction. So here you see one person is standing on the applying the force. Here, from example, this is 500 Newton, right? 500 Newton, right? And another person is standing in the opposite direction. He is also applying the force of here on the object. That is, he is applying the 300 Newton. How much he is applying? How to get the answer from that? How much force is applying there approximately from the both direction? He is applying in this direction. He is applying in opposite direction. They both are applying in opposite directions. So, how to calculate the approximately? So, here we can subtract 500 Newton minus, that is 300 Newton. Then, 500 Newton minus 300 Newton is 200 Newton. This is the second one we have done. That is for subtraction, like that we have to do. Then the force is applying. Approximately, what is the force applied? We are getting from the calculating means we have to subtract from the both of force of attraction between the two persons on the object. Then we get it, that is for 200 Newton. Exactly, we will get that 200 Newton. Understood? So next one we are going to explain. That is for, so if they are taken, similarly I will take that cancellation. See, when the object is there, when the object is there, see, when person is standing on the force applying this side, and this also he is applying the same direction in the opposite directions. So he is also 200 Newton, and another person is also applying the force in the opposite direction, that is 200 Newton. What you will get? That is for 200 is equal to 200. The force are getting equal direction. The force is getting equal. Then we call it as cancel. We will get a cancellation of that, cancel of that. That is for cancellation of force. We are getting the equal force. The object will not move this direction or in this direction, because the force is applying on the 200 Newton and 200 Newton from the both persons. Understood? Now I am going to explain the conclusion of the three things. First one, see here, when two forces are applied on the same body, when two forces applied on the same body or object, on the same point, and in the same direction, what is the resultant force we will get? Is equal to sum. So this person is standing, applying force in same direction, another person is standing, same direction. This is 200 Newton or 100 Newton or 200 here or 200 Newton. What we will do? They both are applying same direction. We have to add. We have to do sum. What will be that? And that is equal to the resultant force is equal to the sum of the force acting on the separately, the direction of resultant force will be the same. Each of the following force, when they are adding in the same direction, we know that very well. And the second point, similarly, I will explain you. The second point, when the force are applied at the same point, but in the opposite direction, the resultant force is equal to the difference. If they are applying in the opposite direction, then you see this is the object, person is applying the energy direction and another person is standing in opposite direction, he is also applying the force. What? Here they are taking, this person is 500 Newton, this person is applying the force 200 Newton, right? If what we have to do, how to get the resultant force? Then we have to get the resultant force is 500 minus, we have to do the difference. We have to do the difference. 500 minus 200 Newton, then we will get what it is, 300 Newton. The resultant force is what we will get in that. See the point? So we will get the point on that. How to get? See here, I will explain here. Listen to me. When two forces are applying on the same at the same point, this is the same point. Object is one only, but in opposite direction. They are in opposite direction. In the opposite direction, the resultant force is equal to the difference of the force acting separately. The direction of resultant force will be the direction in which larger force. Which is the largest force? We will get the resultant. The force will apply maximum this side. He will push back. And why? Because he is more than him. His more value is with him. That 500 Newton is not equal to, that is 200 not equal 200 Newton, and 500 minus 200 we will get, that is for 300 Newton. Understood? The next one I am going to the topic in this part is that pressure. Pressure means, you know that pressure, tension. You know that tension. When exams is 1 is 6 months is there, less pressure on your mind, right? 6 months is there, you still is there, still time is there, we can learn, we can prepare, right? And after that, still again they are decreasing the month, 2 months, oh, only 2 months is there, little bit increasing the pressure to study, to prepare all those things. Again, only 1 month is there left for exams. How will you do? We will think, lot of things are there, lot of study, we have to study lot of things. So we can think, the pressure is on our brain. We will get in the lot of pressure. All subjects we have to read. So many lessons are there, so many chapters. Only 1 week is there. How will you think? Lot of burden of pressure will think, right? Time is less, but quantity is more. Pressure is more, right? See, if this is the hand, I will put my hand on the pressure is less. Why? Area covering. See, the force applied by unit area. Area is covering on my finger. This is area covering on my finger. But pressure is less we are getting. We are applying the force. When you take one needle and take one hammer and inside, because area is covering small part. Area is covering small part, but force is applying more. Pressure is applying inside the force. That is only that we are using. That is what force is. Needle is one. What nail is one small one area covering of that. This area is different. This area is different. This is the covering of the large area here, and here is covering the small hole of that inside the wall. If I take a hammer, it will push into the hammer. Beat onto the hammer from the hammer. It will go inside suddenly. My hand will go. If I apply hammer on that, it will not go. It will not go suddenly because pressure needs more. But here, area is covering more. Pressure is applied needed still more. But here is area is less, but pressure is more. We are getting the pressure is equal to the general mathematically we solve. Pressure is equal to force upon area. Force also applying here, area also taking, that is for force is Newton, and area is square meter, right? That is the mathematically we are done. And I will explain the conclusion of that all those things about the pressure. I will explain all the points. See, listen. So first one, lesser the area of contact, lesser the area of the contact of a given body, the more is the pressure exerted by it. If we are taking the lesser contact area is we are taking lesser, but pressure is applying here, exerted into the area maximum, right? The more is pressure will be there. If the more area in contact, if the more area is contact, what of a given body, the lesser pressure will be inside. Understood? The exerted, the pressure will exerted less, right? So here, and the third one, the more the more the force acting on a body, the more pressure it will be exerted of and vice versa. If you are applying the force also the maximum area, we need to pressure also maximum. It depends on pressure and area. Understood? Next, the SI unit of pressure is Newton per square meter. It is, or we can tell that is for Pascal also we can tell. That is for Pascal. The SI unit is Newton per square meter, or we can tell Pascal also we can use. Understood? That is what we are using. Example of pressures exerted by solids. Say, camel can easily walk on the desert, or horse or donkey it will not go. Why? Because camel having surface area is maximum. It will on the desert area, the camel foot will be maximum area will cover. That's why it will not go inside. But donkeys having small one, suddenly it will go inside the soil, right? Inside the soil. Horse also having small one, like that, nails, that leg, that it will go suddenly inside, because area is covering less. Because here is covering area is larger. The camel foot is having the nail, foot is maximum area. That's why it will not go inside. I told earlier, when nail is there, it will go inside the wall. But my hand it will not go, because covering area is maximum. That's why it will not go suddenly inside. Here also the camel's foot is having large covering area, the foot. But because here donkey having small one nail, that foot, it will go inside in the soil only. Similarly, the horse also having small foot and the nail, it will go inside only. That is one, that inside it will go in the soil suddenly. Understood? Similarly, the second point I am going to explain. What is that means? Rear wheels of truck are provided when a double, so that when damage causes on the road. You know that in the lorry we know that it has lorry front wheel is single wheel. You know that very good, right? Bus or wheel you take. In that back side you see in the bus or lorry, back side of the road you see, back side of that it has two tires. This side, right side 2 tires, and left side also 2 tires. Why? Because it has, maybe it is single, here is double. Why? Because single is there means it will be damage on the road. It will be pushed inside the road. It will damage on the road. It will pack holes, it will come on the road. And maybe the accident causes on the road of the buses, or maybe it will burst the tires. Because of the load, it will go inside the road. It will damage of the road. That's why they are keeping the surface of the tires, it will spreading broadly. They are taking double tires per set. So that's why the surface of the road it will go to smoothly and it should not damage onto the road. Understood? Now the third one point I am going to explain. The skies using a flat sky, long of sky, the foundation of high-rises building are kept. See, if you take some buildings, the foundation of the building you see, the foundation of the building you can see here. You can see the buildings they are built, the builders. So here they will take the basement of that, base of the building is taking like that. You take this building. This type of building, because foundation is area is covering more, because here on the top of that we are taking the building that is small one. Why? Because the foundation of building that we cannot take like that, small to big we cannot take like that. We cannot take the building on the top of the earth, because large area is not covering in the bigger building will shake and fall down. But here is taking the large area of the building, base of that, covering the base, that is for large area. The top of that it will not shake. It will not shake. Just example, you take Burj Khalifa building. in front of the white Burj Khalifa building you can take. Assume here the base of the building like that spreaded. You see here. Like that is there the building. The building, because height of the building is height maximum, but base is expandable. The base is broadly they are taken. Why? Because the building should not shift. Because of that they are taken of the basis high. The basis broadly they are taken. Understood? And the shoulders bag are provided. We know that provided the broad steps where you carrying the school bags and all you people are carrying the school bags. The strips is very broad. Why? If it is narrow given, it may be fell down. The bag will cut and fell down. The strips will cut and fell down. That's why they are given the belt of that top bag. That is for strip is broaded. That is shoulder bags. They are given the. It should the pressure will maybe the bag will cut. Understood? And here all the cutting equipments of the stock, edges or the knife are and all blades. You know that if knife is there, if you know that knife is there, see, handle, you know that knife, the sharp one is there. If you cut something easily, no need to maximum pressure, just suddenly it will cut the pieces of that. Any object we can keep here, just as a vegetables and all, some things we can keep easily to cut because it covering a small area. The knife of the edges, it has very pointed like that because it covers less area and suddenly it will go inside and poke it. Understood? These points I have explained about the pressure. This topic as I have done, and even I will send it the notes also. You can observe the video.